Yo, what up, street dogs? There, Kim. Alright, pardon the noise. So, the turbo thought. The turbo thought is this. What if we could think about capitalism and, to an extent, consumerism as a road to tolerance? So, this is what I think. So, we all want, like, global world peace and stuff like that. And, you know, my theory is as long as the global world economy is linked as long as the global economy is connected to one another, there's going to be more peace and tolerance and less war and violence. So for example, as long as America keeps producing stuff in China, America's not going to go to war with China, and vice versa. And then, similarly speaking, China is dependent on America for consumers. So it looks like that'll be fine. And so even now, the war that we're kind of going through is an economic war. It's China versus USA. And, you know, both sides is trying to flex her economic prowess upon the other one. But, you know, a lot of people think about doom and gloom. I think, honestly, us and the planet will be fine. So what I'm more interested in is, like, the fact of the matter is we all live in this, capitalist consumer society. And for so long, you know, people have championed it as, like, a positive evil. But I think I'm actually on the contrary, where I mean, certainly capitalism is cruel. That's a fact of life, and it is dependent on inequality. But then again, if you think about human nature is all about hierarchy and inequality, anyways. So you don't sound nice, but I feel like that's just a deeper truth on human nature and just how society works. So, for example, if nobody wanted to pick up the trash, no one would do it, and certainly it would not be pleasant to live in a society with too much trash. And also, if Apple employees in China, Foxconn, were paid American wages, no way we could get our nice shiny Apple devices for the price we pay. It would be far more expensive. So I don't necessarily think that capitalism and consumerism is an evil. Actually, it's more of a road to tolerance, because if we really do believe in, like, free trade and international trade, it's in everyone's best interest to keep the whole world economy stable. Stability is founded on notions of tolerance. So for example, like, I think even Nassim Taleb talks about this a little bit too, where if you're in a bazaar, and as long as money is being exchanged, it don't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, or Jewish, or whatever, as long as money is involved, money will cause people to be tolerant. Because once again, everyone wants to make a profit, no one wants to be cheated, and therefore, money creates more human trust. Money creates more human cooperation, and yeah, money creates more tolerance. So once again, money ain't evil. Money actually might be a good thing, because without money, society and international relationships would probably fall apart. Now then there's the pragmatic side of things, in which, you know, me as an individual, what am I to do or think about all this? So, practical thoughts like, don't trip chocolate chip, everything gonna be all right, is the first thought. I don't think there's gonna be a nuclear fallout or anything. I mean, if anything, probably the worst that could happen is people just staying at home too much. You know, a slow suicide in terms of our physiological and mental health, to me, is actually a little bit more concerning. Or just like becoming a slave to capitalism, consumer, because, like, you know, I bought my water shoes, my little shark shoes on Amazon for like 15 bucks. And anyone who's uber anti-Amazon and doesn't shop everything at a bazaar, open air bazaar, I think is kind of a hypocrite and kind of an actor. Hypocrite is actually an actor. It's like they say one thing, but the true character is something else. So I'm glad that we got Amazon, that you get like cheap produced goods that benefit me. Like Cindy bought me a tub of a hair gel that only costs like $5 for like a 3-gallon tub, whereas if I went to any store I'd probably pay 50 bucks for the same thing. So certainly I like to save money. I like value-oriented money stuff. Because the problem in America, everyone's just trying to gouge you on the prices. But anyways, so yeah, just try to get rid of your desire for these kind of irrelevant things. I mean, why buy an expensive luxury car when even we all know Audi and Lamborghini, they're just really expensive Volkswagens? You know, why do you even want a car or need a car anymore in today's world where, you know, we're all in quarantine lifestyle, so we're not even going anywhere, so what's the point of having a luxury car? I mean, certainly we humans, we want social hierarchy, and that's what kind of gives us joy. We like to feel like superior to somebody else, and we typically do that through money or our personal wealth and stuff like that. So rather than flexing your individuality via the capitalist consumerist things that we buy, maybe do it more through your personality, through your character, what you say, what you don't say, what you do, what you don't do, and stuff like that. So capitalism isn't the evil thing. Just play the game of capitalism and profit and come on top.